What up, world? You on the mic with Mike, Mr. Mike. And this is Keep That Chair Spinning. Let's get it. All right, good people. Welcome back. This is Keep the Chair Spinning. As you know, this is a podcast simply geared for some of the barbers that are just getting into the industry, maybe fresh out of barber school, trying to find their way, maybe felt as if they didn't get any help from their instructors, maybe even fellow classmates, whatever the case may be, or maybe a barber that's been in the industry for quite a few years and just finds himself stagnant. It does happen from time to time. You know, life takes place. Life moves us around where it needs to be. So things happen. And hopefully what we have here is just a podcast that can kind of reshape the mind and put some things into your brain cells that'll kind of get you back into the groove once again, like Stella. Today is GemsDay once again, and I have with me today Tash Da Barber.
Period.
Yeah, for sure. Man, you know, me and Tosh, we've been working together for a good little bit now. What we say, going on 2 years
Going
now?
on 2. Thank God.
But I've been knowing Tasha for a good little while, dating back to coming up as these snotty nose kids. But man, I'm very proud of Tasha, man, to see where she's come, not only as a barber, but as a person, man. And, you know, she's just definitely taking care of her business and she's provided for her family. And, you know, that's what it's all about. When we stand behind this chair and we focus on trying to keep that chair spinning, man, we're not necessarily doing it for us, but we're doing it for those that we got to go home to for only a couple hours out the day. So without further ado, Tash Da Barber.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, Tash,
Period.
Tell them a little bit about you, Tash. Tell them, you know, what got you into the barber industry.
Man, so long story short, like growing up, it's like you get in trouble, got a bad background, getting little stuff. Well, I got emancipated at 16. So at 16 years old, you gonna run into trouble. You ain't even ready for life itself. So I kept getting in trouble and trouble and trouble and trouble. I was like, man, something need to stop, something need to happen. It took one person to really just believe in who I am. Like, yo, you good with everything.
Right.
You a full package. You can braid, you can lock, you can color, you can fade, like you good. So I was, you know, you gotta believe in yourself.
Sure.
You don't believe in yourself, you ain't gonna touch it.
Sure.
So one day I just took a side. I was like, I'm gonna go to cosmetology school because I ain't go to barber school. I went to cosmetology school. So I went in there. I was like, yeah, I want to do this. What so happened? I just got fired from my job.
Perfect time.
But I won my case, so you know you get that unemployment.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I can go to school and I can still get money.
Okay.
So my whole thing was clock these hours, stay focused, and yo, fly.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Spread your wings and fly.
That's it.
So now with, I guess, your cosmetology, like now, how long did it take you to do that?
It took me less than 9 months. I was hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really hungry.
Day to day.
Tasha, you gonna go to weekend school? Yes.
I'll be there.
I'm there. I'm the first one there. In a case when you going to school and you really focus, you gonna have these people that don't understand your hustle.
No doubt.
So it's gonna be attacked.
No doubt.
And so at the end of the day, it's like you gotta keep pushing. You gotta just focus. Get these hours. Stay focused. Everything else will fall in place.
For sure. I do believe that, you know, I kind of was able to see that on my own. It's just, once you start to grind a little bit more than what people are expecting from you, oh, the attacks are coming, you know, from them, from your customers.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna come because they're seeing you propel a little too fast. And
Yeah.
They didn't picture that.
They didn't
out of you.
picture that.
Yeah.
They didn't believe.
Yeah.
They didn't know who you was.
That's okay. Hey, we gonna
You
keep
just
grinding.
take off.
That's it. That's
Period.
it. So, I guess for you, what I do know, you know, you ended up having to cut out of state as well.
Yeah, so let me tell you, my whole goal was, let me get this cosmetology license. I can go anywhere around the world. Somebody gonna need their hair done. Somebody gonna need a haircut. At that time, I wasn't great with the fades. I was just good with shear cut, braids, you know, the cosmetology stuff.
Yeah.
So at that time, like, I'm gone. I'm leaving this. I gotta, you know, you don't know what the real gonna throw at you.
Yeah.
But when it's time to go, it's like, I'm going. I'm jumping off that faith. I ain't know nobody in New York.
Yeah.
I ain't know nobody in Jersey.
Yeah.
I ain't know nobody in Philly. I just know I can go here work at this shop, and then I can go work at that shop. Then I got turned on to the military base.
Okay.
So I said, forget that. I'm gone. It took to stay in your car. Like, I ain't have a car. Let me quit for that. I literally hustle. But you know, God put the people around me. Like, my soul attracted the right people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't even care. You know, you don't think about what if. You just focus.
I think that's a good thing too. Is like sometimes us as barbers, we try to limit ourselves. You never want to put yourself inside of a box. You want to be able to be all around. You want to be able to cut not only the straight hair, but you want to be able to cut the coarse hair.
Period.
You know, because for the same situation, no matter where you go, you're gonna be able to attract those. I know it was the same for me. Like, the shop I started out at was mainly a coarse hair shop, but the little straight hair that we did have coming in, I was taking care of them, and they spread the word.
Yeah, that's
You know,
important.
and that's just what it always is.
Yeah.
It's a matter of taking care of who's in your chair,
Yes.
and they go out and they spread the word. So we started getting a lot more straight hair customers in the shop that we were at. So don't limit yourself. You know, don't think that I'm only this type of barber, or I only want to deal. You're gonna miss your blessing for
Yeah,
sure. You know,
step
be
up that
open
box.
for sure. Just be mindful and be willing to try anything. So going back to Jersey and New York, like, what's the difference?
Culture, man.
Culture, for sure.
man.
Yeah.
South is different from East Coast,
No
man.
doubt, no doubt.
So it's like, East Coast, they didn't really care.
Hmm.
Like, that I'm a female, you know what I mean? They just wanted me to get the job done. You know, South, I don't know about this. I don't know if I can trust, you know. I'm not sex appealing or nothing
Yeah.
like that. And I don't throw myself out there like some female
Right,
barbers.
right.
I don't got a body, you know, makeover. So I'm like, you know what? Anything, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to do the best I can. That is it. But, you know, like, the culture different is that like, people got to hear about you. People got to hype your name
sure.
up. I guess because it's too fast, especially in New York. It's too fast. Nobody got status. You might not see that client like you would see another client that become your client every day.
Okay.
You got different people just in and out, in and out, in and out. So, you know, the culture different is just this fast pace down there, a little slow pace down here, and you gotta build. You gotta literally, down south, you literally gotta have people say good things about you so they can sit in your seat.
So now, that East Coast, is appointments still a big thing around there?
Nah, man, that's walk-in.
Yeah.
Come
all
on
day long.
in.
Come on in. Pack your patience.
Come on in. You gonna miss out doing booking appointments.
I
It's
got
too
you.
fast.
I got you.
And we stay up, like, nobody really sleeps. So, you know, if I want to stay at the shop till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning to your last person,
Yeah.
that's it. Like, it's just too fast. It's real fast.
That's interesting.
It's real fast.
Okay. So, Tash Da Barber today. Now, how long have you been cutting hair? Let's get there.
Since 2014.
2014. So we about 10, 11 years
yeah,
as well.
But
Yeah.
you know, I started off as a cosmetologist.
Okay.
So I think cutting hair, for me, I'm still new at it with the clipper, cause no lie, like, no lie, I'm a sheer cut girl.
Well, again.
Started off as the cosmetologist. It's a huge difference between cosmetology and barbering.
Indeed.
So cosmetology, you working more with the shears, it's just shears, you know what I mean? Barbering, I felt in love with it because of transformation. Like, to me, the close cuts is art. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a big difference.
Indeed.
So I say I've been doing clipper cuts for like 5 years. Half of what I have been in.
Yeah, and hair in general.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're braiding and your locks and twists.
Man, I've been doing this since. Man, that was a hustle.
Yeah.
back then, you know, Lil Bow Wow never had braids. I'm about to braid. I'm about to make me some lunch money, some school, you know, school clothes money. I ain't come from wealth, you know what I mean? My mom got 5 kids.
Well, again,
so I'm about to start braiding.
When that hustle is in you, though, you know what I mean? When it's back against the wall, you're going to find a way.
I'm a braid.
You know, that was me selling CDs,
yeah.
you know.
I'm going to find it. These heads, all things is possible.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So we say about 10, 11 years of being in the hair industry in general. Tash Da Barber today, what is something that you would tell Tasha, who was just starting out 10, 11 years ago, trying to figure it out? What advice / information, what would you give a young Tasha 10, 11 years ago?
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Even when nobody do. You gotta believe in yourself. Because ain't nobody an enemy. You your own enemy. I never been slacking on my hair. Every cut I did, I literally gave it my all. So I never got lost in my head like I'm big, I'm this. I didn't believe in myself. But when you don't believe in yourself, it's like everything can literally attack you. I was looking for validations outside of myself. And when I started believing in myself, you up.
Take off.
It's up. It's up from now. Ain't no going down.
Take off.
Now believe in yourself, man. Okay. Anybody believe in yourself.
No doubt. Again, it's you that's standing behind that chair. Whether they come back, it's solely on you. And that's it. Like she said, you wanna put your all into it. You wanna work it out. That's some of the big things I say. It's like let's talk it out with the customer. Like, am I on the right track? Like, what are we looking for? Worst case scenario, show me a picture.
Yeah.
You know, it's the two parts, as I say, it's the customer being able to explain it and the barber being able to understand it. You know? Before I get 3/4 of a haircut through, like I need to know, like, where are we at? Like, help me.
Yeah. Help me help you.
Yeah. All of that. So I with that, like, you definitely gotta believe in yourself, and you know, put your best foot forward. So for a young barber that is in barber school right now, what is some information or advice that you can give them, whether it's finding a shop or, like, you know, trying to push through those past couple hours to get through? What is something that you would tell a young barber?
Humble. A lot of these young barbers get out of barber school, and I work with them, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a cosmetology girl, I work with them. But I know what I know, it is this, and you know, the barber's just trying to give you constructive criticism.
Right.
You really never know. And it's gonna get hard. It's not easy. This stuff is not easy. It's like, can I be real?
Don't be real.
It's like selling drugs. You ain't on the corner, you don't eat.
Yeah.
You ain't putting that work in, you don't get the harvest. And you can't look at nobody else. Why? You can't blame the man of the shop and say, yo, I'm not eating. He looking at what you ain't, everybody eating. But you know, you can only give the ball in the court. So it's like, you got to humble yourself. You're not gonna know everything. And people think, oh, I can cut. Like, it ain't about the cut.
It ain't about the cut.
You gotta in tune with your client. You gotta talk to your client. You gotta understand your client. Even though if you don't know it, you unsure, you'll know who knows. You know what I mean? Every time I get a client, I'm reverting everything back to you because I need to know everything about you.
Yeah.
You ain't just about to sit in my chair, I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna make you feel like you the king, the queen, whoever you are. Because I need to know. You can go anywhere, but you chose to come here to Kingstown. Shout out
Kingstown, right? Kingstown Barbershop. Friends with Texas. No.
Nah, but for real. You chose to come here. You chose to sit in my seat.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I want to know you. I want to get to know you. You see something in me, I want to get to know you. You comfortable. I want to get to know you.
I get that. I mean, I think we sing the same song along that line is, you know, one, being humble and understanding that the customer is giving you a chance. So you need to make it work. You need to give them the best. You know, just, you know, speak with them. And like I say, build a rapport with them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looked like. I've never done it. I can't have a customer sit in my chair for 30, 45 minutes and we just
And
quiet.
we ain't talking.
All
we
I
don't
hear is
talk.
clippers moving. Yeah. I need to know what you ate for lunch, what you think about eating for dinner. Like, put me on so I can put my next customer on, or so I can, show my wife that I learned a little bit of things, and she be like, "Oh, baby," like so. We want to build a rapport with the customer.
Yeah, that part.
And going back to, as you said, that you have to be open, you have to be receptive to the constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Because nobody has it all.
Nobody.
If you did, you wouldn't be at the barbershop.
Yeah.
You'd be being flown out by Jay-Z. Jay-Z was getting a one all over.
Yes. A simple
cut.
Simple.
But he was having a barber flown out to cut a one
Simple.
all over. How you think that barber got there?
Yeah.
Look at Kanye crazy self. Kanye self.
He done got scribbles all over his head. Yeah.
It ain't come from just sitting there and not talking for 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
You gotta put that bond into that customer. For sure. When dealing with your customers, what would be maybe your biggest pet peeve? What is something that just kind of turns you off, kind of irks you when dealing with a customer that not necessarily may push them off, but in the end may kind of make you push them off?
Right. So this is me, and this, ooh, Mike. Shit, this no, for real. This is me. If you're not comfortable sitting in my seat, but I know I gotta prove myself to you, because barbers, we're more than just cutting hair, just more as beautifying, making, just beautifying somebody. We literally more than that. And for me to come out that comfort zone of, nah, he don't want me to cut his hair, it's cool. I don't want him uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I gotta show him. I gotta teach him something. So now you gonna learn. So, because now I have came to the point where I believe in myself, even if that barber, I'll give him a mirror in a minute. All right, you got your mirror?
Right.
Hold that mirror up so you can see everything I'm doing. So I kind of made it as a comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me know what you want to look.
Yeah.
You want to look? You want to know what I'm doing next? So I made it as a comedy so it can make me feel like, you know what, Tosh, it's literally, it's not about you. It's about him and the experience that, that client had. And I understand, like, people been, hurt. Like, damn, this man didn't give me my cup I want. This girl didn't give me my cup I want. So now I'm skeptical. So now I just allow people, if you unsure, you unsure.
Yeah.
I don't allow their energy to mess with my energy because I know who I am. So that was the biggest pet peeve, though. You know me, no, Mike, he don't want me to cut his hair. I ain't gonna cut it.
Growth, though. We grow.
Growth. New chapter.
No doubt. And kind of really backtracking to what you had said, because it is something that I harp on as well. There's 1,000 barbershops between you and that next customer. You know what I mean? So they're coming back to you for a reason. Definitely that new customer is a task, it is a challenge, but be open and just ask those 1,000 questions that you can with them to make them feel comfortable. Again, some do come in with a preconceived notion already. It's all part of the game. As I told you, it was about 2 months ago. I've been at it for 10 months, or 10 years, I'm sorry. I've been at it for 10 years, but yeah.
You my mentor.
But I still had a customer sit down for the first time talking about, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen no matter how long you've been at it. You just gotta do your best, man, and shake that off, as much as you can. Stay humble.
Don't entertain that client, because a lot of new clients come in, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Nah, you gonna win regardless. Yeah. Be humble. Don't argue back. You don't gotta you don't gotta do none of that.
Yep.
Show them the cut.
Yeah, that's it.
Flow with it.
That's it. So same for you, just being around and definitely seeing a lot of clippers come and go. What's maybe one of your favorite clippers right now? Do you have one?
I'm a wild girl.
You're a wild girl?
I'm a wild girl.
Switch it up.
Wild girl, no switch. Period. What is the Magic Clips?
Magic Clip.
Period. No switch up. I got about 5 of them.
Yeah.
Charging.
Yeah.
When this dead, I'm going to get this one. I made the biggest mistake of Babyless. They didn't have, they didn't hype that thing up. But you know, that stuff heavy.
Yeah.
Not only heavy, it don't really do what the hype say. So I used to be a type of girl, but they hyping that up. Let me go. I got this clipper. I got it don't matter about the clipper, it don't matter about the brand. It's who behind it.
Look at the wrist. It's all
Period.
on you. It's all
Period.
on you. In the middle of the grind, you know, getting to it, do you have a favorite cut? Is there a go-to cut?
I'm a sheer cut.
Sheer cut all day.
Comes with solid sheer cut all day. But you know, that's my first favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanna give me? Let me do a mid ball fade, not a low ball fade, y'all. I'll take that mid anytime.
Yeah. So they sit in the chair. They don't know. They're just like, hey, you do you. You go into the mid ball.
Yeah, I'm a mid ball other than a sheer man.
Okay.
I'm gonna do mid because I ain't about that low could take jump down the
Y'all gonna be mad at me.
Nah, you ain't gonna be mad. You gonna be satisfied. Y'all, you just gonna see this face.
Yeah, the whole
Nah,
time.
you good.
Yeah.
Good.
So now, do you have a least favorite cut? You try to talk them down.
Well, yeah. What's that called? The quache? That raccoon?
It's time
I
to
ain't a
cut 'em off.
quache person.
Cut the quaches off. No more
This
quaches.
face about to go.
Yeah.
But I'm good at the quaches. I
Go
just don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the style.
I got it.
But I love the style, y'all. I'm just playing.
Come see me quache.
No.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. But Tash, man, I appreciate it. I mean, for the world, you know. Again, I appreciate the grind, man. I love grinding it out with you. You make things a lot easier. You know, we bring the hype to the shop, man. The atmosphere is awesome. How can people get in touch with you?
And IG, Tash Da Barber. Facebook, Tash Da Barber. You know, I'm easy to get into. Go to IG though. That's where I mostly promote. That's my business. Facebook, you're gonna see my little girl a whole lot. Them and my cuts. Those are two things I love.
No doubt.
And, you know, that's what makes Tash Da Barber.
Braids and fades.
I do it full package.
Full package.
Full package right. Shout out to Jalen. Shout out to Jalen. He said, man, you a full package. You can get braids, you can get locks, you can get twists. Full package.
Don't limit yourself. Don't
Period.
limit yourself.
And don't eat with your eyes. And don't get tricked.
Don't get tricked. They
But
come.
Can I say one more thing
Do
to
your
the
thing.
new barbers? Yo, real talk. Don't get tricked out of your spot. It may look hard. It may look like you ain't doing nothing, but it's mental. You can literally get tricked out of your spot. And one thing I want to tell you, you know, Mike, let me tell y'all the story about me and Mike. Mike hit me up, IG. He was like, yo, I'm interested. I done did this man wrong. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry.
You good.
I'm sorry.
You good.
I done went to the whole interview. I done went to check out this shop, but I ain't come. But I knew that I needed to work on myself. You never know, like, you just never know. And I got tricked out of my spot. But then when you get tricked out of your spot, it's gonna build something else, but you could have took the easy way out by understanding and not getting tricked. So I wanna thank you for giving me the time. I done bought 2 cars with you, refurnished.
Tell them. Tell them.
Refurnished my whole house. Yo, it's only up. And like I said, you gave me that door. That's all you need to do. Everything else is up to you. And that goes out to the new barbers. It's not the owner. It don't matter what kind of atmosphere it is. It don't matter about none of that. What matters is you. You the creator of it. Because when you become you can block everything out.
That's it.
Thank you.
No, you good. I appreciate
Period.
you. I mean, I believe that's kind of what it was as well. It's just knowing that I knew you.
Yeah.
I could see the grind. I knew you had that ambition in you. And going back to the interview,
Hungry.
you had Trinity with you.
I had Trinity in the interview.
You know what I mean?
This man didn't stop.
Your whole
He
lifeline
didn't
was
stop.
there. You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm an
mean?
open book.
And I know that's a form of hunger right there, was just displaying that.
Yeah.
So I knew.
And one blessing, y'all. I ain't had no babysitter. They ain't about to pay for no daycare. This man, no, but for real, This man said, I'm gonna work with you. Hey, everybody, shout out to Ernie, shout out to One, shout out to G, just shout out to my whole support system. Like, y'all helped me with my baby, and I'm like, yo, I can't even pay for daycare. She's just gonna have to go. I had that whole back set up like a daycare, and it took for all these men to step up and help me raise my baby.
Well, that was one of the things that I tried to incorporate with the shop when opening it up was I wanted to make sure we had a family environment. We shouldn't be coming in working against one another. It should be a unity. We should have that same goal. And one, trying to cut some good hair, but again, trying to provide for our family. So that's just what I tried to do, man. I try to stay on course, and as I say, we all get sidetracked, but we try to figure this thing out. But
that's it. Man, one big happy. We fight, y'all. But we come back. We gonna
do it. We gonna do it.
We gonna do it, man. But the love is here. I love you.
I love you too, Tash.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm crying.
I appreciate it.
I'm for real.
Time.
Like, I'm really serious. Upcoming barber, stay focused. Know who you are. Most of the people you think your enemy, they ain't your enemy. Those are people for you because they gonna apply that pressure, and that pressure gonna make you a diamond. But you can't understand it. You can't take it as a attack. You can't say this man. You just. I'm hard-headed. I'm stubborn. I've never been this clear until I start understanding Tasha. So in this barber world, the biggest thing I can say is believe in yourself. That's it.
100. Hey, as always, keep that chair spinning.
Period.
I'm your man, Mr. Mike. Shout out to Tash Da
Barber.
Y'all go holler. Appreciate it.
Peace.